I'm black and slow, so I really want to know.
Okay.
If they're coming here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Anyone who does anything illegal, yes, is breaking the law.
When they come here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Yes.
Well,
if they're doing something illegal, yes.
No,
they're
if they're coming, when they come into the country illegally, are they breaking the law?
So if someone is in a really desperate situation and they flee their country because they're in a war-torn place and they have no opportunities for their kids and they surrender themselves because they want to protect their family, do you feel that that person should be prosecuted
When
for
they
that?
come here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Yes, I think we covered that one.
Nice.
Yes.
So I got to ask, do you love Donald Trump?
No.
Did you vote for the Great White Hope?
I did not vote for Donald Trump.
You did not?
No.
And why not? Why not?
I really believed and still believe that Kamala Harris would be a better president.
So you are a feminist?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely believe in...
Well, but what's it? Kamala Harris has nothing to offer.
Oh, I don't think so.
What does she have to offer to America?
Oh my gosh. I think she's brilliant and caring, and she has so much experience. Yeah.
What is it that you dislike about the Great White Hope, Donald Trump? What do you dislike about him?
You know, there are a lot of things, but one thing that's really hard is I think, I do think he's hurt women in particular. Like he's even bragged about like some terrible things he's done to women. And I think that he is more about himself than like necessarily helping a lot of people. And to me, I don't think there's like a perfect candidate anywhere, but I think that our country is so divided, and I would love for us to really care more about one another.
Really?
Yeah.
And so you've been there 100 days as of right now. Is there one thing you agree with him that he's done to make America great again? One thing?
I haven't heard of one.
Really? Shutting down the border, not one?
Yeah.
Are you for open borders?
I mean, I think there needs to be some regulation, but I think that a lot of people are being punished for things that they didn't do, and I think America was built on immigrants. I think immigrants are wonderful people.
So you're for open borders?
I'm more for open borders than closed borders, but I'm not like thinking like totally open. I think that there should be, we need to have some reasonable things in place. I think Kamala Harris felt that way.
But she didn't do anything about the border when she was there. She stayed away from the border.
Well, she was vice president. Yeah,
but that was her job. They gave her the job to handle the border, and she never showed up.
Oh, well, I still think she would have done a better job.
Really? Amazing.
Yeah.
So let me ask. Are you happy that Donald Trump is shipping the illegal aliens back to their countries, especially the criminal? They're all criminals if they're here illegally, right? But especially the rapists, the murderers, the spousal abuse of women and all that. That's did that to the woman. Are you happy Donald Trump shipping them back to their countries?
Well, I'm not actually. I think
you're not.
I think we're missing the due process, and I think
an illegal alien doesn't deserve a due process in our country. What do you mean? So you're not happy he's shipping the rapists, the murderers?
Well, rapists and
the
murderers
Bloods and all that back.
I think rapists and murderers definitely should not be, given the same freedoms as people who are not. Like, I think that there needs to be punishment, or like there needs to be recourse. There needs to be response to that. But I think that, there are people who went about things the right way. They surrendered themselves at the border. They have families and they're caring people. And, there was one person who the only thing he had was like expired tags on his car.
But he was illegal.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be shipped to another country for that.
Why not?
I mean,
Why
I
not
had
ship him back home? That's a nice, kind favor to send him back home. He broke the law by coming here, so that make him illegal, right?
I don't think we're going to agree on this one, Jesse.
Oh, you're not?
I mean, I'm not like...
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that like amazing?
It is amazing.
So you're not even happy that Donald Trump shipping the criminals back?
I don't think that he's going about things in a measured or lawful way. And I think that a lot of people are being punished who should not be and did not do anything bad.
So even if they broke the law, they didn't do anything bad.
Well, break the law is such like a broad thing. I mean, if it's expired tags, no, please don't send someone's dad.
So if somebody break into your home and you don't want them arrested unless they have an expired tag.
Oh, I didn't say that. No, I mean, I think
They're breaking into our home, our country.
If someone breaks into my home, then, I want someone to tend to that. Like, I think that there are repercussions, and I want to be safe.
Why don't you want the same thing for the country when they break into the country?
That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that most of them are criminals.
So you don't think anyone that comes here illegal, are they breaking the law or are they keeping the law?
Well, I think a lot of them are going about it in, a much more reasonable way than, just like, they're not coming in to just like come in and like hurt people. I think that if they come in illegally.
Are they breaking the law?
I don't know. I'd have to like go case by case.
You don't know if they're coming here illegally. You don't know if they're breaking the law?
When they surrender themselves at the border, I don't think that that's illegal.
When they're coming here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Okay, so if they come here illegally, they probably are breaking the law.
I'm black and slow, so I really want to know.
Okay.
If they're coming here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Anyone who does anything illegal, yes, is breaking the law.
When they come here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Yes.
Well,
if they're doing something illegal, yes.
No,
they're breaking
if they're coming, when they come into the country illegally, are they breaking the law?
So if someone is in a really desperate situation and they flee their country because they're in a war-torn place and they have no opportunities for their kids and they surrender themselves because they want to protect their family, do you feel that that person should be prosecuted
when
for
they
that?
come here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Yes, I think we covered that one.
Nice.
Yes.
So I got to ask, do you love Donald Trump?
No.
You don't love Donald Trump?
There's not many people that I don't like. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know him personally, right?
Right.
Everything that I know about him, I really do not love. I have felt a lot of pain and sadness over the things he's been doing.
So you say you don't love Donald Trump?
I don't really have love for him, no.
Really? Do you love white people?
I love people in general.
Do you love white people?
I love white people, and I love people of other colors too.
Do you love white people?
You're tough, yes. I love white people, and I love other people.
What?
I love people of all colors.
No, do you love white people?
Yeah, in general. You like one-word answers. That's very hard for me, Jesse.
And what's wrong with the blacks?
What do you mean?
What's wrong with the blacks?
What's wrong with the blacks?
Yes.
I don't think there's something wrong with the blacks.
You know?
Like all blacks, you think there's one big problem with all the blacks?
What's wrong with the blacks?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah.
I think black people deserve respect. I think white people deserve respect.
But I'm asking, what's wrong with them, the blacks?
I think you're gonna have to tell me because I don't know what you're getting at.
You don't see anything wrong with the blacks? Really? How do you feel about whites being under attack and being blamed for everything? The blacks and now other racist people doing it too, but they blame white people for everything. Everything racist. The white man tried to hold me down. Yeah. What do you think about the blacks who are blaming someone else for their lack of? What do you think about that?
Yeah. Well, I think white people have caused more problems to black people than the other way around.
Like what?
I think there's still a lot of racism in our culture. Yeah.
Meaning, and what is racism?
It would be treating certain races, with less respect than others, or doing hateful things toward one race, or judging a person purely on their race, and also just denying. Like, I think it's racist to think that that racism isn't a part of our lives. Like, I think it's in the fabric of our country still.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with the blacks that they think white people are superior to them? Because anyone that thinks they can hold them down, then you got to be thinking, that person is superior to me. Why do black people believe that white people are superior to them?
Well, I think that white people often act superior to them.
So
I
that's
don't
why
think
they think that.
I think a lot of black people I know, I don't think they actually think white people are superior.
But they have to be thinking
but they know
that,
they have more power.
But they have to be thinking that if they think that someone can hold them down, you got to believe that that person is superior to me because that person can hold me down, can stop me.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that it's kind
Are
of
you surprised that the black
systemic.
people think white people are superior to them?
I mean, I think that in those scenarios, that's what's set up. I mean, the white people have the power in that situation.
Right on. So you agree that white people are superior?
In certain circumstances.
Right on.
Yeah.
There you go.